Here we are. We're live. We're live. I haven't been on a while. Mainly, well, lots of reasons. One of which is I can't get everybody to, cooperate around here. All about them and their stuff. But anyway, they told me they were going to be quiet. I didn't really think that they would be, so I'm not really surprised. It's just funny. So, what's up, people? Man, I'm a little tired. I think I've gotten 2 good nights sleep in the last 3 weeks. One of which was today. Um, but I'm still tired. So yeah, lots going on. But I've worked a little bit on the Coral Sea, not a lot, but a little bit. I did find out what's going on with the network connection. So I will be able to I need everybody to go back to school and to work and stuff so that I can do things. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, so I did a little bit. I've been working on the decals and stuff. There's Jeff. Jeff's here. So I was talking about the network connection. So what happened was, and the way I found this out is I upgraded my connection into the house because it's looking like I'm gonna get this remote work job. We'll see. I have my 3rd interview with them this week at some point, and then there may be a 4th after that. But so that's good though, right? I mean, so anyway, so what happened was so I have my fiber comes into the house, into the router upstairs. I've got a hardwire down here that hits a switch down, an unmanaged switch here. Smacked my head cleaning. Can't you see? Can't see you, but I can hear you. Oh, fun. Did you get 2 black eyes? Anyway, my so what happened was I happened to have migraine. I happened to have a switch laying around here. We threw it on there. I didn't think anything about it. Well, come to find out, it's a 100 megabyte switch instead of a gigabit switch. So so that explains why I haven't really had good enough connection to use the OBS and the green screen and all that. So the new switch will be here tomorrow, and that should fix that up. So that's the ball rolling in the right direction there. Not that that's just really that important, but anyway, yeah. So, where are we at here with the Coral Sea? Let's bring it over here. So this is going to be kind of the way we used to do the videos, which isn't great, but it'll work. So we have, it's, if you saw my video the other day, I did the pad painting on the back, and the reason it's got these are brush strokes from Mia putting the gloss on, the X22 gloss. It's just an intermediate step, so I'm not concerned about it. So what I've done is taken the decals and I cut them out, and they got wet, so they're kind of a mess. But I cut them out basically the way they're supposed to be, and then I put some of the micro scale liquid decal film. And I kind of do this kind of weird. I used to just brush it on, and it can get kind of thick if you do it that way. So what I'll do is I'll put it on, and then I'll take my finger and wipe it across the decal to get the excess off. And that seems to work pretty well. So that's what I did with these. So what I need to do right now is I need to trim them up quite a bit. So let me see. Let's see if we can do this like this. Will this work like that? Oh, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go far enough, is it? How about like that? Okay, there we go. So you can see my keyboard even. Wow. My mess of a desk. So what I need to do first is I need to cut all of these decals out of their, get as much of this paper out of here as I can. Where's my stone? There it is. And so to do that, I'm just going to take a razor blade here, a razor knife, and a ruler, and just go to town. Now this is more important than normal because I put the decal film on there, and what it does is it just creates one big thick sheet with no separations. So you have to, once you use that stuff, you got to come in here and trim it off, because otherwise you're just going to end up with a bunch of film. And I trim it off as best I can. I still got to find some aircraft for this. They have the Kitty Hawk, the 1-800 Kitty Hawk at Hobby Lobby. And one solution would be for me to go buy one of those and steal the aircraft out of it. And I thought about that, but I'm not real keen on the aircraft out of the kit. But it is a viable alternative. I'm not keen on this kit anyway. That thing moved. Did you see that? It moved. One of these days I will, either somebody will come out with a better kit of the Coral Sea, or I will attempt to scratch build something better than this one. You know, being as it's for somebody, a veteran, namely my brother-in-law, then I would feel better if it was somewhat decent of a representation. It's just, I don't know. I just hate it that it's this bad kit, but it's all that's out there. And I'm sure I've never scratch built a ship, but I'm sure it takes a long time. There's a lot of parts to a ship. Come on, come out of there. Come out of there, you. What's the matter, you? What's the matter, you? All right, there's one. And then I'm just going to come in here on this and separate these first. Okay. There we go. I know, not very exciting, but necessary. Got to be done. This is my goal: is to get this done by the end of the year. Less the aircraft, I'm not planning on having the aircraft done because I don't even know if I'm going to have them. I might just try and find somebody to 3D print them and 3D print me some stuff in the right scale. Somebody that's already got some files, like 1/700th or something. There's not a whole lot of difference scale-wise, really. Ow. Barely touched myself with that. I felt it. Okay. Man, it's been pretty cold out here. I don't know about where you guys are, but we have definitely had some cold weather. This one was I. I'm just marking on the back of on the paper what decal it is, because these might be different, but they might not. H. This one's G. Get this stuff out of here. Okay, let's see here. So it's getting cold here. It's I don't know, it's probably about 10 out right now. It was about 30 today. We got some snow last night, which is the first real snow we've had since October. We don't get it like Denver does. We're over here in the desert, so we got it pretty easy. I was going to go out tonight and look. The Geminid meteor shower peaks tonight, but it's probably going to be close to 0, midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. If I go out, I ain't going to go out for long. I was out in the shop today and I had my heater going, my diesel heater going full blast, and I think it was about 25 or 30 out, and I got it up to about 55 in there, which is comfortable, And not a bad day, though. I mean, it sounds colder than it is. I think it got to 30 today, and I was out shoveling and shoveled the sidewalk and shoveled my neighbor's sidewalk, and you get out there and you get shoveling, and it's like, well, I got the shovel and I'm here. I might as well just do theirs too, right? Come on. Is it going to come off? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, so there's those. What about these guys? Now I am not going to try and cut the center out of these. I mean, ideally, you would want to do that, but I'm not going there. Man, that one wandered a little bit. And that's okay. You know, nobody's ever going to notice. You know, on these markings, by the time you get the weathering done and whatnot, these deck markings, there ain't going to be much left. I must have a groove in my cutting mat. Something. All right, there's that. And there's that. There's that. Okay. Now let me get this over here. All right. And this one. So my youngest boy a few weeks back hurt his hand in wrestling, and we thought it was just that he's spraying it or something, right? And so this was 3 weeks ago. So this week he's like, it's still hurting. He doesn't complain, you know. He just keeps on going and never says anything, and like most guys, or like most guys used to be anyway. And you know, it's like, I'm fine. I'm not dead yet, you know. And anyway, it was still hurting him, so my wife made him an appointment. So I take him to the doctor on Saturday. And they look at him, it's like, oh man, it's still swollen, and this and that and the other thing. And they send us to the hospital to get an x-ray. So I'm standing there behind the, you know, looking at the monitor at the x-ray. And the x-ray tech snaps that first picture. And I can see that his, it's like his knuckle right here, his, you know, your first knuckles here. And this is actually, you know, your finger bone actually goes clear back to here. Anyway, so this knuckle on this side of the knuckle was literally snapped off the end of the bone. I mean, totally obvious. I think I hit that thing and I looked at the picture. I'm like, oh, and he's like, oh, you see that? And I'm like, yeah. And it looked like it had started growing back. So they put him in a splint, and I'm sure we're going to get a call tomorrow to figure out what they're going to do, but they might have to re-break it and then reset it. But just kind of funny. It's like, you know, it's just boys. It's like, I'm fine. I don't need nothing. I'm fine. And then it's like, okay, well, maybe it's still hurting. Take him to the doc, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's broke. It's definitely broke. All right, so now that I got these cut out, there's a couple of things here. So This decal is good. So like I said, these got wet. So I want to look them over real good. This one's good. This one's a little wavy, but it looks pretty good. This one looks like it's got a break here, but other than that, it looks okay. And this one's kind of messed up. Yeah, this one's got a few breaks in it and stuff. So we're going to have, this one's going to end up getting pieced together somehow. Now, what you might want to do with these like this is you might want to actually cut them apart and put them on in pieces. That's not necessarily a bad idea. I'm not going to do that, but it's not a bad idea. What I do need to do is I need to go over here and find my diagram that shows where the decals go. Where do they go? Okay, is that the one? This is the one. Okay. So yeah. So apparently two of these are the same and one is not. So which one of these things is not like the other? Right? Let's see. They look the same like that. I don't know. They look pretty much the same to me. Huh. I guess we'll find out. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I got a little water here, but I'm going to go get a plate. I need something flat. I'm going to go get a plate and a little bit more water. I'll be right back. Okay. You guys don't tell and I won't tell. Yes, this is one of our dinner plates. It certainly is. All right, so there's that. Give me a brush. Here's me an aircraft carrier. Drop this in here. I'm going to try a couple of these small ones first to see what happens. And let me grab my set. I got set and saw. I don't need saw yet. I'll put that over here. Okay. this? Let's try one of these little ones here first. I don't know. This won't work. This guy will be perfect because if this guy doesn't work, then it's no great loss, really. Because I could paint that if I had to. Okay. These are probably going to take a while to start sliding because they're so old. But we shall see. All right. I need Jeopardy music. Okay. Let's see. Is it going to move? It doesn't look like it's wet enough. It doesn't look wet enough. It'll do, donkey. It'll do. I need to watch that movie. I've seen that movie forever. What were we watching earlier today? I don't quite remember. Oh, yeah. Come on, let go. It's moving. Okay, it's. Let me move this out of the way. It does not feel like there's any glue left on these. Like there's any adhesive left on these decals. So this is going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. Let's get it in place here. Roll it out. Alex's is gone, man. Huh? Okay. So I'm going to move these. Let me rearrange things here for a second. See if we can get a better. Oh, I got an idea. Let me do this. I'm trying to get it so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I'll do this. I'll put that in the middle of the water. Boom. How's that? Perfect. That'll work. Okay. So now we're going to do these two little warning boxes. If I can get this thing. Come here, yeah. All right. Oh, you want to be that way? Not my first rodeo, Decal. All right, we'll let those sit. So yeah, this is going to be the process here. And then after I get them in place, I'll put some set on them. And then we should be okay. And these ones go on the blast deflectors. So that's good. Okay. And then we'll go bring this up here, let them soak for a little bit. See if I can get these off without destroying them. pokes it off with a brush. Maybe. Let's see here. Maybe, maybe not. Well, those are doing their thing. I'm going to throw these in here too. And I cannot see the difference here. What? I don't see what the difference is between these. I guess this one's a little longer. Is that the difference? Must be. Let me see. Yeah, that's got to be it. That one's a little longer. Okay, let's see. Is this thing gonna move? There it is. It's moving. Come here, you. Yeah, there's no adhesive left on these guys at all. And that's all right. That's not really a problem. Just got to make sure we get it where it belongs, and then we can worry about the adhesive later. Stay where you are. Stay where you are, you cotton picker. There we go. All right. And that one goes right there. Yeah. A little out of place. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, there's definitely no adhesive left. Definitely no adhesive left. Not much anyway. That'll do. That will do. All right. So this one that I've got in the water here right now goes over here, and then these ones go over there. Well, this one isn't really in the right place either. Ah, it's stuck to my finger. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see. This might be interesting. This might be interesting. Yeah, it came apart. I figured so. And this is going to be interesting anyway because stop it. Get off my hand. Okay, this is not good. All right, now here is part of all right, I'm confused. Why is that on the... Oh, dummy. It goes like that, dummy. Ships are not my first thing. So my first, not my area of expertise. Okay. I can get this rolled out. A little frustrating, but we're there. Okay. Now, so here's the deal. This is overhanging right here because that's where I modified the deck. One of the places where I modified the deck. So after that gets kind of set up, I'll take it off. So now we're waiting for that. We'll do this one. Then this one is going to be interesting because I should have cut it into pieces and I didn't. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do there. Okay, get this out of here. Where's my brush? Some water in here so I can move this around without breaking it. Okay. Okay. That looks pretty good right there. There's no glue on these. They're just moving everywhere. Okay, I'm just going to get some of this extra, some of this moisture out of here. Okay, stay. All right. Now this one, oh, I didn't think about this. So I'm not sure. This is not going to be, this one's not going to end up how I want it. And that's okay. The good news is most of it, this one got modified too. So most of this does not, there's any markings on most of it because no external mark anyway. Okay. Now, here's the booger part with this. I need to somehow get some solution on here without moving these things. So I'm going to take this micro set and I'm going to find me a nice clean brush. And go over these and not moving them. I don't want to move them, that would be bad. I'm not worried about having excess. I'm worried about moving it. As long as I don't move the decal, I don't care. Like I just did right there. Yeah, right there. I mean, you can get away with moving it here because this is set. It's not sol. If it was sol, man, you got to be really careful with the sol because it's over, man. All right, it's not cooperating. This way. All right. It looks like I won't need any more German half tracks. Really? I got to spend some time in the shop today and made my fixture so that my circle jig. I picked me up a plunger outer yesterday. I needed a plunger outer and I didn't have one. It's like I got everything under the sun but a plunger outer because I've never needed one until now. And so I get a plunger outer because I need to cut some circles and some MDF. And so I spent some time today in the shop making just making an arm, a pivot arm for it out of some of that wafer board garbage. And So that was good. It's like, oh wow, I got something done for me. But so yeah, so I hopefully tomorrow I'll have time to go out there and cut those circles. And but we'll see. We'll see. My wife is hobbling around and she's getting around pretty well. Um, so that's good, and we'll just have to go from there. Let's see. All right, what's next? Let's see. There's the arrow. Should we do the arrow next, or should we do? You know what? Let's do the center line. We'll do the center line, and then we'll do those two guys. Yeah, let's do the center line. Are we going to do this in one piece? Should we try it? Ah, what the heck? Why not? Let's try it. This is going to be a disaster. I can already tell. so, um, so yeah, so I got that. So I got that done. Um, I bought my wife a new garbage disposal because the garbage disposal went out like months ago, and I kept forgetting to fix it. And she didn't complain. And I didn't get that done today. I was going to, but honestly, it doesn't look like the discharge is going to line up. It looks like it's about a half an inch off, which would be just my luck. So I'm going to probably have to dink with that tomorrow while everybody's gone. Not really the kind of dinking I want to do, but oh well. Okay, is this thing going to move here? This is kind of frightening. This is frightening. This is very long and very frightening. Not quite ready. Man, that hot water is cold as can be already. I don't know what the temp is down here. I know it's like 10 outside. Supposed to snow tomorrow. Snowed yesterday. Supposed to snow tomorrow. Yeah, this thing's broken right down here, so it's going to be in at least two pieces. That's okay. That's okay. Hit that up and So I actually sat down and watched a movie the other night. I'll sit down once in a while and watch something. I usually end up watching like an old early 70s drama, like crime drama thing, like or a spy thing, like Ronin or Falcon the Snowman, or something like that. And I watched one the other day called The Mechanic with Charles Bronson, and I had never seen it before, and it was really good. Had him and J. Michael Vincent, was that it? In it, and it was. I won't ruin the story for you because it was really kind of it was a pretty good storyline. But yeah, so once in a while there's something worth watching, I guess. I don't know if it's worth watching, but it was pretty good. Okay, now what do we got here? Come on, you stinker. Not gonna do it, are you? Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Oh. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Huh. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have cut this up into pieces. Half of it's off the paper and floating in the water right now. So that's not great. And the other half doesn't want to come undone. Okay. Oh, is it coming up? There's another piece of it. Oh boy. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. This is getting a little more oh no 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 no. Ah, really? Yeah, this is a little more excitement than I wanted to deal with right now. No. This is where Cameron loses it. Great movie. I think I have it right up here on my shelf. This is where Cameron loses it. Okay. And then this moved, of course. Because why wouldn't it? Okay. This is starting to look like a really good, might be a really good candidate for masking and painting. It would probably be easier than dealing with these decals. Oh, Wow. This is much more exciting than I wanted it to be. Just does not want to come off at all. Not fun, not fun. Okay, well, while that's soaking, let me get another brush. And we'll start going to town on these guys up here. So this is microsol. So this is gonna melt these guys in. Not always something that you need to use, but we got enough going on here that anything we do is going to be helpful. So I'm going to do what we can here. You got to be careful once you put this stuff on because it just starts attacking these decals like right away. What I'm doing here is pretty risky. Sometimes you just got to do it. Just do it. Nah. All right, I got cut. That's okay. I'm just going to do the best I can here. This is actually the opposite end, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to line it up over this. Get it straight here. Try to. Yeah, this ain't working. Okay. I've made my decision. These are getting painted. Boom. Done. Not worth the hassle. So I'll continue with the microsol on these things and get these things laid down, and I will then mask these other lines and we'll paint them, but I'm not going to do that right now. But I will take you see how this is just melting these things? That's good. That's what we want. It's melted this one over this edge, and then I'll just come back in and pick those pieces out later. That one moved. Not good. Not good. Now you're kind of in a bind because if you got to have enough liquid for it to float in, or you're just going to distort it. Okay, there we go. Well, I think that's it for now, guys. Not very exciting. Not very exciting at all. Well, but what are you going to do, right? You can only do what you can do. Next week, or next time, I shouldn't even say next week, but next time. So what I'm going to do here is I will get these. I'll keep hitting these with the microsol and get them laid down, and then I'll put another clear coat over them so that I can mask on top of it. And then I'll mask those, and I'll paint them. I'll spray them with some XF2 or XF1 or whichever is white, and go from there. And once that's done, I mean, the rest of it goes pretty quick. I got to paint the boot stripe and the lower hull, and then the screws and the island. I just got to put all the little detail parts on it. The big thing after that is the aircraft, and what am I going to do about that? What are you going to do about that? So I'm feeling okay with it. I don't like it. I don't like it, but hopefully somebody will come out with a nice coral sea kit one of these days. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, so that's it for now. Hope you guys had a good week. I hope things are going well here at the end of the year, as well as can be expected anyway. I know it's a tough part of the year for some people. All you can do is keep trudging along. You know, just keep pushing, and pushing and pushing. I'm, things are going pretty good right now for me, at least with this job. I'm hoping. I'm trying really not to get too excited about it, but it's kind of hard because it's a place that I know. It's a place that I'm sure I like the culture. I like the feeling I'm getting from the people, and like I said, I'm hitting the third round of interviews, and the first two people that I've talked to have made it clear to me that that they think I'd be a good fit. And so we'll see. But so looking forward to that. Like I said, I don't want to disappoint myself if it falls apart, right? But try to be hopeful. So I get it. But yeah, so I will. I'm gonna go make me another hot cup of tea because this one's not hot anymore. Not even close to hot. And we'll go from there. All right. Hey, as usual, take care of the people you love. We'll see you next time. Bye.